What's going on, good people? It's your boy Gaming Dad, and I'm back for another Monday. Happy aftermath of Turkey Day. Man, sorry I got to a little late, man. You know what? I don't know what's going on with today. Something else wrong with my restream. I had a nice little thumbnail made today, and as you can see, if you logged in, that thumbnail's not there. I guess I'll try to fix it before the end of the show or after the show. It is what it is. Man, what's going on, man? Not a ton of gaming news, but it is some to talk about. There is some to talk about. But we're going to get into that. I try my best not to talk too much. I just want to give you a little clip synopsis of what's going on. A lot of people have chimed in already. My boy Gorilla Tactics is back this week. Chris is in the building. My man Vic, last week's winner, in the building. Steve M is in the building. SOC, TS, Nintendo Gamers in the building. What's going on, good people? Hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. I did, man. I had a pretty good holiday. I'm usually always extra working, and but I didn't have to work a whole lot. I did work at GameStop, and I would tell you, man, listen, it's not gonna surprise. It wouldn't surprise me if when we get the numbers back from the holiday shopping that it was definitely more shopping going on this Christmas than it was the last couple of years. Because I worked at GameStop the last couple of years, and I would tell you that this Christmas it was busy, not jam-packed busy, but steady, like no letdown. If you ever been into a GameStop, if it's like 5 or more people in there, that's, to me, that's pretty busy if you go to a GameStop. But it was like that steadily my whole time working. So that was good. Gonna find out tonight that, the Xbox Series S outsold everybody, according to this article. I don't know any official numbers yet. It's kind of hard to say they beat out the Switch, but I guess in console sold. But I guess we'll look at that article together and we'll figure that out. Oh man. Game Awards is next week. I think it's the 9th. What day is the 9th on? I need to figure that out. But what day the 9th is on, I'm going to try my best. I hope I don't have a game. I was going to try. I might need to look at my schedule. Hopefully I don't have a game on the 9th, and I don't think so. I got one on the 10th for sure. But if I don't get a game on the 9th, your boy is live streaming the Game Awards. That's going to be dope. Big talk a lot around the internet about the possibility of having a Breath of the Wild 2 trailer show up magically, according to Jeff Keighley. So, sorry, he didn't say Breath of the Wild, but he has this trailer he's been working on for the last 2 years. I don't know if listen, could it be Breath of the Wild? It could be. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I think RUT85 said, and Spawnway both said, what's that one game that Microsoft is working on? I can't say that. I hate when I forget the name. But I know the name of the game. I know when I see it because I have it on my Switch. But the part 2 or whatever that game is. Is more than likely probably be that trailer we see. But either way, man, I think I do expect something from Nintendo. I just don't know what that something is. That's going to be interesting, right? What is that something? Yeah, so it is what it is. So I'm gonna go through the comments real quick. Let's see where I got them placed at. That's a little too high. Let's bring it over here. All right. So TS Nintendo Gamer say, hey. He also says, since I have a lot of money, I would give you $5. Oh man, listen, I would take that $5 and it will go to my Christmas stream. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it on that Monday. I think it's like Monday the 20th. I might do it on that day, but I think I might push. And I'm gonna be honest. I think that Monday the 20th, I might not stream. I think I might push that back to Wednesday because my oldest son is graduating from college, and he's graduated on the 17th, I believe. So we'll probably be making our way back from Michigan that Monday. So it's a good chance I'll be too tired to stream. Cause it looks like our brother's gonna have to drive. Cause all my children wants to go. All right. SOC says hello. Gorilla Tactics said bonjour. Comment allez-vous? Je m'appelle David. That's the only French I remember from French class. Steve M says, hope everyone had a happy and blessed Thanksgiving. Yes, to you and yours as well, Steve M. Vic says, I was just about to go to bed. Then you started streaming. My brother, I appreciate you. Hey, Vic, what did you buy? That's a good question. I would like to know what did you buy with your $10? I always love to hear those stories. Like, what did you pick up with your winnings? Tell us what you picked up for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. You know what? I didn't pick up nothing for Cyber Monday. Listen, my pockets was like, no. Because Black Friday, you know, listen, it was nice. I like buying stuff on Black Friday, especially from GameStop, especially when I work there. Because, you know, you get the Black Friday price and then you get an additional 15% off. So I picked up a few things. I bought a physical copy of Death's Door. Not Death's Door, but what you call that thing? Deathloop. I picked up Deathloop. I picked up some Christmas gifts. Tons of Christmas gifts. Not too much for myself. But I have been playing Death's Door. I would definitely highly recommend that game. If you haven't, I posted a video of it. Death's Door is like, it reminds me if Hades and Zelda had a baby, then you got Death's Door. And, you know, I don't think it's not as fast as Hades, but it's good. It's good, man. I'm really enjoying it. Really highly recommend it, especially for $20. $20, man. You just can't beat that. Let's see. We hear you. Shout out to Vic, man. What's going on, Chris? My brother from another mother. Vic said, man, we're here to hear you talk, man. I hope, you know, when I was a kid, man, because let me tell you a quick story. When I was a kid, man, you know, my lips has always been the same size. My head had to grow into my lips. I wish I had a picture that I can show you. But man, the names, the mean names kids called me when I was a kid. I'm just so glad I grew up in the era I had tough skin. And so, and I knew how to crack jokes back. But man, listen, my lips have always been super big. And so, they would sometimes get in the way of my speech. And even now, I still have issues, you know, when I get tongue-tied. And, man, listen, and sometimes kids be like, man, they sound like Donald Duck. Those little bastards, I tell you. Yeah. So I haven't bought anything on Black Friday or the eShop. Do you have any must-buys? Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. It's kind of hard for me to make some suggestions that, like, you know, things that's really excited me, because, you know what, I tend to get everything, you know, and sometimes a good thing, sometimes a bad thing. I would tell you, because like sales wise, even like at GameStop, there wasn't like any big like, oh man, this the sale to have. They had their usual Mario Kart bundle. That sold like hotcakes. What else sold like hotcakes? We had 12 PS5s. 12. But this is my issue. And I hate that they went this route. And so for you to buy one, you had to buy this like incredible bundle. Where my phone at? Let me read you. I had to take a picture of it. The bundle was crazy. I just know you end up spending like probably like almost $800 just to get a PS5. But you got a lot of stuff with it. I'm not saying that it was just like terribly bad, but where is that at? Hold on, good people. I gotta find it. Oh, there it is. All right. So if you bought the bundle, matter of fact, the bundle with the warranty, you had to buy the warranty too. It was $870. But this is what you got. You got the PS5 console, the physical, the disc version, Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition, Ratchet and Clank, Ghost of Tsushima's Director's Cut, 1 year of PlayStation Plus, and $100 GameStop gift card. If you was planning on buying those games, because all those games was great, you had great games with this bundle. I ain't gonna lie. Even the $100 gift card was like, oh man, you're gonna use it, but still, when people was like, man, $870, them jokers sold out in 3 hours. They opened up on Thanksgiving at 5 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, they were gone. And I think, like, at this standpoint, if you really wanted a PS5, then you know what, you got to do what you got to do. Let's see. But yeah, I would tell you right, Death's Door, $20, great little game. Check out my video I posted up. I'm posting a new video of World War Z tomorrow. World War Z is fun, man. It was fun. I couldn't imagine playing it on like next gen. It's like, and I kind of like, I might want to see if a used copy come through or something. I might have to pick that up and play it for a minute. Yeah. So then what else I picked up? I picked up something else too. Oh, you know what? They had Marvel's Galaxy. Now what I said Marvel Galaxy of the Guardians. They had Galaxy of the Guardians for like $26. I picked that up as well. Because to be honest, I picked it up on the PS5 because I enjoyed the demo. The demo was like, if I didn't have a PS5 or Xbox Series X, I would probably play the cloud version because it treat me that much. So I know the performance is probably gonna be better having a physical version instead of being on the cloud. So I picked it up for $26. I picked it up. Let's see. But yeah, like I said before, like at GameStop, it really wasn't any like major sale. I think the only thing out of everything that they had on sale that I said, if you didn't have the game that you should have picked up, was Monster Hunter for $25. Monster Hunter. If you didn't have Zelda, of course, Zelda for $26. If you didn't have Super Mario, Super Mario Deluxe U. If you didn't have that, $26, it was worth it. It was worth it just to buy it and keep it for, when you have friends over. He said, let me pull SOC down a little bit. SOC says, I spent a bit at GameStop. I renewed my, every year. I do the same thing. Renew my pro membership for only $3 after some discounts. Then on Black Friday, I bought 4 Wii U games, which were by 2 get to. Yep, sure was. I'm getting a Wii U too. Oh man, listen, you gonna win on that one. But you know what? I did buy a Wii game. They had Wii Sports Resorts, and you can never find that. And they had that bad boy for $50. That's how much. I said, God, $50, but I paid for it, and I got my discount on it. So yeah, man. I would tell anybody, man, listen, pick up a Wii U, man. That thing's only thing is what worries about the Wii U is when that store goes down. Gonna be like, you need to, if you're gonna buy some games and want some games on there, you got to buy them now. Buy them and get them on your system, or buy it. You see the physical version, buy it, pick it up. So because there's gonna be some issues with that. Chris said, I watched that. Hey, listen, my brother, I think I need to figure that out. I'm gonna look at I'm looking at my basketball schedule. It's behind me, but if I move too far back, my green screen will drop, and then you will be revealed to how my room looks, and stuff is everywhere. Steve M said, I'm not surprised about Xbox Series S selling the most. It was the most in stock, true, and the easiest to find, the cheapest, and arguably the best value if you can get Game Pass for it. Yeah, and you know what? I think GameStop was doing something a little sneaky. Let me tell you what. So like they had a sale online. They didn't broadcast that. Like, it wasn't any sales paper or anything like that. But if you went online, you can get Game Pass, 3 months of Game Pass for $24.99. And so maybe it was just my store, but every time we would go ring those things up, but they wouldn't act right. They would not activate. It's like almost like they kind of like put the hold. They wouldn't allow those things to go through. So we couldn't sell any of them that day. Like I wanted to buy it because that's what I do. I usually stock up, and those are usually giveaways. I would like to buy a couple of them and give away at my live stream, but I couldn't get it, and I was like, man, what's going on with this, man? But I think people got word of that, and they was trying their best to buy them out the frame, but you couldn't do it, and I hated that because I was gonna get that's a great value right there, hands down. Won't be Zelda related. You know what? You know what? Hellblade, appreciate you, Vic. I know it took me a minute to scroll down. Vic got me, your boy. Yeah, so Hellblade, I think that's to me that's a it's either would I dare say Perfect Dark, or would I say okay? This is the question to the chat. If not Zelda related, could it be Metroid Prime related? I'll take either one. I'm just looking forward to, I believe Nintendo's going to be there in some fashion. I just can't put my finger at the pulse on that. If I was a bet man, I'm not betting Zelda. I would take Zelda and would be hyped for Zelda. I just can't say yes, Zelda. But just give me something that I can be like, oh, the next day I could be like, ooh, buddy. Let's talk about that. Say stop listening to speculations, YouTubers. Yeah, you know what? I don't hone in on them. I just it's just certain people I respect what they got to say, and I value intelligent opinions, and so I like RGT85 because he keep it 100, and I think out of everybody that I watch, he's probably like the realest, and I can say that he's the realest. Spawn Waves probably is the most technical that I ain't say most technical, but I like him for his technical analysis, his technical way of breaking down information. How can I say that? Yeah. I like Super Miller Dave, even though he was right crazy wrong on the first switch, but I like Super Miller Dave. I like how I like his editorials and how he breaks down things as well, and his reporting. I like Super Metal Dave, and then I like Player Essence, only because I just like it when he have rants, when like people piss him off, or or people try to troll him. It'd be the funniest because he goes all the way left. So, but yeah, that's my YouTube. He said they gather information from Twitter accounts that have animated avatars. You know what? Some stuff, yeah. Like I like to it's certain like I get the majority of my news from certain outlets that I know. Like I look at the IGN, I look at the GameStop, I look at the Kotaku, I look at GameSpot. What else? Nintendo Life. It's The Verge. I look at sometimes Wall Street Journal whenever they post something, and that's how I get the majority of my news. And then as I read it, I was like, oh man, that sounds dope. Let's get to it, and I add it into my save list and keep pushing. Let's see. Steve M says, I learned not to get excited for Jeff Keighley. Who spells that name, Jeff, like that? show. It's a bunch of corporate sponsor and mainstream media that votes for stuff most gamers wouldn't pick. Oh, you look okay. That's okay. I can dig that. I can dig your stance on that. Um, at the end of the day, let me ask y'all a question: who won Game of the Year last year or the year before that? Yeah, to find out who they voted for Game of the Year, it's like I don't watch like the BET Awards or the Grammys. I don't watch that stuff no more. It's like because of what you just said. Like everybody, it's people that run these shows who have an agenda, and that agenda sometimes don't be the most honest agenda. It be agenda to where they are trying to line their pockets. So that's how I look at it. Like I'm there for the reveals. It's like if the show didn't have any reveals, it wouldn't. I just like, man, I hear about it in a tweet tomorrow morning. And it really, I think about it, out of all the categories, I mean, it's only a few. Like I'm gonna be like, oh man, I'm just like so excited. It's not really a whole lot. I mean, I would like to know who won Best Nintendo Game. It better be Metroid, and Game of the Year would be nice. Just nice to know. But it's nothing like I'm like, oh my goodness, like life. I gotta hang a lot of it on there. It's like, I second your emotion by how everything is kind of controlled and mainstreamed. It's a difference between like listening to hip hop that's on the radio compared to like underground hip hop. It's a totally different vibe. The message is totally different. Fingers crossed that it's the Metal Gear remake that has been rumored for a long time. Man, shout out to Vic, man. Man, let me hold on, man. I gotta give Vic the bomb.com real quick. Let me get my stuff. Shout out to Vic. There it is on time. That would be dope. That would be dope. You know what? This whole time I've been kicking it, I have put nobody on the wheel. I see my boy 90s, his name getting ready to pop up. Hold on, I gotta open up my wheel. Hold on, good people. There it is. I'm tripping. All right, good. Vic name is still up, so I'm gonna put Vic name in there, even though Vic can't win this week because he won last week. All right, Stevie M. Got you on the board. I know TS Nintendo Gamer is on the board. 90s is in the building. Got you. I know I missed some other people. I know SOC. He chimed in. If I haven't said your name yet, man, put yourself in the chat. Oh, Chris is on the board. Chris, you only signed in from one account today. Christopher Mendez is on the building. Got you in there. Make sure I can get anybody else. SOC, Vic, Steve. Guerrilla Tactics. I should not type loud. To type slow. All right, I think that's it. I think I got everybody so far. Boom, 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 boom. My man 90 said, "What's up, gaming dad? What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? Happy holidays to you." Chris Mendez said, "They had good Nintendo announcements for each of the last 3 to 4 years." Yeah, you know what? It has been consistent, but that's why I'm more curious this year because there's no Smash Brothers to announce. It's no Smash Brothers, so you know what? Okay, Griff is on there. He said, "What's up? What's up? What's up, my man? I'm the man." All right, Griff is on there. Gotcha. All right. Vic says Mario Brothers for the DS long ago for $42. Might wait for the holiday sale. Man, Mario Brothers for the original DS was the truth. They had the best handheld multiplayer. I remember, man, me and my son playing it relentlessly. That was a good Mario multiplayer, man. We would just play this to multiplayer. Special Reserve Games is taking pre-orders for a physical version of Death's Door on the Switch from now until early January. Shout out to Stevie M at thebomb.com. You know what? And I would recommend so far, if I'm playing the game, and I'm gonna play some tonight. Matter of fact, oh my goodness, don't you hate when like I took it upstairs to play, but forgot to bring it down here to charge? Oh, I'm going to have to whip out a battery pack because I got to get some play in. I got to get at least about a half an hour before I go to bed. It's good. It's good. Good story, good writing. I wish it was voice acted. That's one thing. I know for $20, what do you expect? But if it was voice acted, it would probably be super dope. Super dope because the writing is real good. It says, if there's a PS5 shortage this time next year, stores are going to be selling a PS5 bundle that comes with a 4K television. Listen, I would not doubt it. And guess who's selling TVs now? GameStop. Crazy, right? But they are. It says it's impossible to get just the console at the recommended sale price. Yeah. If this, excuse me, good people, give me a little drink of water. I always get on here. Maybe because I don't talk that much throughout the day, and I probably need to drink like some lemon water or something beforehand, so I don't have these issues. But the weather down here in Georgia has changed on us drastically, so it's been super cold in the mornings, and so it's starting to catch up with a couple people. Me and my son, really my son. I'm just I get a little backed up when it get cold. But you're correct, totally, because of the fact that at the end of the day, a lot of these companies are about making money, and they don't care, what way or how it happens. They want to make their own money, and I get that, man. I'm totally with that. But it's just not good. This situation is not very good for the consumer. And then a lot of times, I bet money we're gonna find out years from now that the chip shortage wasn't as bad as they make it out to be, but it's a way to control demand. It's just another way. Like, what did they used to do before with systems? They'll say, oh, you know what? I mean, we don't have that many pre-orders, and you might not be able to get one. That's that panic and that fear. And then then you in line, you the first in line. Remember that? It was like, oh, so everybody's like, launch event was like crazy packed because everybody's like, man, I gotta get one because they ain't gonna have no more. And so now you took that, now you done amped it up. Well, you know what? We don't have any chips, so you know what? I mean, the ones we get out there, I hope you can get one. So now people, they get out there getting scared. Like people even with Sony, they care, but they don't care that, these scalpers are selling their PS5s for a extreme amount of price. Of course, because the ones they are making for the price they set, they're selling. But what's hurting them is that, and the reason why you see more games getting this PS4, PS5 conversion is because they got to sell games. Sure, you can have, they probably have about maybe 14, 15 million PS5s out there. But if no one's buying your games, that's why people like GameStop's like, man, if you want one, you can buy some of these games too. And I ain't mad at them. It's good business. It's good business for the company. It's not good for the consumer. And I'm a consumer, so I think if I own GameStop, would I push this envelope? Yeah, I would probably push a beefier. A beefier pro program. They can sell that same program. They can sell that same pro membership that they're selling for $15. They turn that into $50 a year and guarantee certain amenities. They will probably make way more money. The little money they made, because think about it, they don't make a whole lot off of new items anyway. So you might as well go and say, hey, man, if you want one of these PS5s first, when we get them, you got to be this Super Max member. And if it's sell $50, I would pay $50 for that. I would definitely, I ain't gonna lie to you, I would pay $50 for that. And a lot more people probably would. But you know what? I don't know what so some of these companies is thinking, man. They need to have people that's to the street, you know what? Because I think more people, even if they would gripe, but they would pay. Especially if a new system is coming out. They would gripe, but they would pay. All right. You know what, man? Tonight, you know, I hate that my thumbnail. My thumbnail didn't come out quite right. So we don't got a whole lot of people in the chat tonight, but that's all right. We're gonna take what we can get. All right. Chris says all the Wii U games are on Switch already. Not all of them, man. Not all of them, because you know I would take Star Fox in a hot minute. Hey, Macy popped up on the stream. Yeah, I would take Star Fox in a minute. And to me, they got some other games. They got some GameCube games that they can remake and make you know onto the Switch. That would be dope. He said, "Oh, okay, except for Yoshi's Woolly World, was they should bring to the Switch." Yeah. You know what? That other game, the other like yarn game, that Kirby game, that's another game that should just come over to the Switch. It shouldn't be full price, but they should bring it to the Switch. And they can bring that to the Switch for like maybe a $40 or $50 price tag, and it would sell. Especially that Yoshi and that Epic Yarn. That's the Kirby game. The Epic Yarn is the Kirby game. Both of those games coming over would be dope. Dope. Hey, Macy, how you doing today? Seeing my girl Macy today in class. She was coming to get a little help. And she had to do her squats for some water. Have a good night, Macy. All right, SOC says separately, I bought Animal Crossing for the GameCube. I've been buying more and more Wii U games separately due to me being scared that they will go up in price. Yeah, I've tell anybody in a heartbeat to start picking up stuff, especially for that Wii U, and any of those games. You know, start picking those things up because, man, I think those are going to be the games that's going to, you know, at long term is going to be valuable. That's why I had to pick up Wii Sports Resort, because I know that game, if it's $50 now, and that game came out, I don't know how many years ago, over 10 years ago. So to pick that game up now and it's still $50, you know what? Imagine that game in about, another 10 years, probably $100. To be honest, listen, I'm about to pick up another Wii. I got a Wii U. My son got a Wii upstairs, but he didn't trash that one. I need one I can just kind of just keep, just in case. See, I now have Splatoon, Pikmin 3, 3D World, Mario Maker, Mario Kart 8, and Yoshi's Woolly World. Boy, I tell you, your collection is getting there. Macy, what you know about Zelda? Girl, Zelda was out before you was even born. My man CMG, what's going on with you, man? Hey, good people, man. Do me a good favor, man, and just hop out the stream for a hot second, man. Hit that like button, man, and hop on back in. Those likes, man, believe it or not, man, really, really help the channel. And my channel has been growing, surprisingly. I think it's because of my I've been adding more production. I got a video dropping tomorrow, like I said before, World War Z. I got some couple more coming this week. So be on the lookout for that. TS Nintendo Gamer, man. That guy, man, he is awesome. Vic says, going to have to rewatch the 2019 Game Awards to see if there are any hints. Listen, Vic, the investigator, got his Batman wings on. Like, baby, I got to go down here and check this one out. Got to be a clue there. Listen, you know what? I love this anticipation. I think even, cause we know Zelda is coming. And I am a firm believer that it is coming next year. It will be the holiday game next year, hands down. But give me. I think Griff might have said it. Let me put up what Griff said on Twitter, on Twitch rather. He said, I told you last week. I think Metroid Prime remake with a 15-second Prime 4 teaser will release this year. Ooh, and release year, my bad. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC and Epic Mickey. You did say this last week. The whole spiel, even with Epic Mickey. Man, you really think Epic Mickey 3 coming out? Cause low key, listen, hey, Epic Mickey on the Wii was good. I don't care what anybody say. If they brought Epic Mickey back out, I'll be for it. And that'll be the day one buy for me. Cause it was good, real good. Mario Kart 8 DLC. I think at this standpoint they have to. Because the sales is crazy. We're gonna talk about them sales. Them sales is crazy, man. So we're gonna talk about that in a little bit too. But yeah, I think at this standpoint they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to address the want for DLC and Metro Prime remake. If we got that, any video of that, I'll be super duper happy. And if they can show this, like you said before, listen, what you just put right now would be like, man, that would to me will say, the show was dope. If they drop all that at the show, that would be a dope show. Real Tactics says, I hope Nintendo drops the trailer for the Breath of the Wild 2 cloud version at the game. Oh, man. Boy, I tell you, man. Listen, if y'all don't think Gorilla Tactics is funny, man, I guess, man, I guess I got to be the only guy. Because that Joker, man, that's funny. Cloud version. Man, if that was, listen, let's imagine. If that was true, right? They dropped that. Do you know that the amount of anger that would come over the internet? Man, people will go on all of Nintendo's videos and would just dislike them bad boys. Chris said, I meant the tubers we be this. Oh man, listen, girl, you funny too, man. Oh man, look, we don't be dissing them. We don't be dissing them. We like them. We like them. Guerrilla Tactics. Bro, Spawn Man put a HDMI in a Game Boy just to play it on the TV. And listen, Vic, that's what, listen, I respect what he got going on, man. Let me make this bigger. I agree with you, man. Listen, he do stuff like that, man. To me, that intrigues me. I wish I had that kind of knowledge and was able to, and was in that space. I only worked on game systems when I absolutely had to. Like, man, I don't got no money. We gotta figure it out. Samus Hunter. Oh my God! I got to CMG for all my Stadia news. That's right, buddy. CMG, are you with me? Used to watch the award show for their performances. I don't even watch for the performances no more. I can't do it, man. So I used to watch the award shows. Okay, I'm gonna be way behind because I remember talking about that quite a long while ago. Let's see. I used to watch the award show for their performances. Like that. Jeff Keighley, laugh out loud. That guy. Thanks, Ben. I appreciate your good tactics. I do not like 2D games, but if Metroid wins Game of the Year, I'll buy it. Vic, hold on, stop. Vic. Dog, the game is good. The game is good, man. I'm telling you, you are missing out on a treat. A big treat. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is good. It is good. It's good. That's all I'm gonna say. It is good. You're missing out. I originally talked a lot about the Switch when it was first announced. Let's see. So CMG, how long you been on YouTube? That's a good question. That's a very good question. If they had exclusives, I'll probably use it. True. Hey, listen, if they had exclusives that was exciting, I probably would. I was planning on jumping on at start because what they were selling in the beginning sounds very favorable, but then the details started trickling out. I was like, I just don't know about that. And I know how my household is, man. I got too many kids with devices, man. I'm trying to stream. That'd make me all kind of mad if I've been playing the game and stuttering and stuff because I can't play. It says, nah, we in here, laugh out loud. I'm listening on Twitch. We're playing Animal Crossing. Okay, gotcha. Hey, Courtney, how you doing? Courtney said, hey, gaming dad, when do you think we will get another Switch Direct? I want Bayonetta 3. We'll get one in January. That's typically the schedule. Is usually before the pandemic, it was always January. It's always a January Direct to kind of set up that first half of the year. So I wouldn't, with Pokemon Arceus coming out, I would not doubt it. It would be January before we get a full Direct. But we should get a Indies Direct because they've had one every December, just about. They had one last December, so I'm looking for this December for an Indies Direct. Because I need an announcement for Silk Song, and I don't know if that's going to be at an Indies Direct or a full blown Nintendo Direct, but I need to hear from that. Courtney, let me get you on the board. I like that, Courtney. Get in with the short question. Get you on the board. 2 chances to win from Vic's household. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I got CMG on the board. All right. Hope they can bring it back. Exclusives are very important. Yeah, for any console, no matter what it is. CMG, I got a question for you. Now, by you doing this kind of platform, will you start to address the Amazon Prime? What is Amazon's online gaming system? I can't think of the name off the top of my head. Starting to fade away. I got a little fade on my camera I'm trying to fix. It is what it is. But yes, so that's a good question. Will you also start to play the Amazon game? Because some of the Amazon games, I know they got one that kind of advertised and look kind of good. So something to think about. I will still bring out Switch news as well in the near future. Oh yeah, man, that's great. Then you can just keep it pumping. Hey, Geeky, how you doing? How you doing, girl? How you doing? Vic said after buying a second Switch from a scalper almost 2 years ago, I can't wait for the PS5. I can't wait. Yeah, listen, I would have too. Dang, you paid the scalper prices. God almighty. Geeky, let me get you on the board. How was your turkey day? Hope it was wonderful. Tell my boy Ben I say what up, though. We need back. Listen, Vic, I totally agree. You know what? I don't even understand. Like a lot of these companies, man, you gotta be from afar, sitting back and watching this juggernaut as Nintendo gets closer to 100 million. They gotta sit back and say, man, that's too many systems that are continuing to sell out, that I should have games in my back catalog that would be sufficient. Nobody, I don't think it's anybody in this chat that would not buy Batman Arkham City on their Switch. I would love, give me any of those Batman Arkham games because they were so dope and so good. If they worked fine on the PS3, they should work fine on the Switch. Even though Grand Theft Auto, even though the patch did fix it quite a bit, I've been playing it since the patch, and but I still couldn't recommend Grand Theft Auto. That's a whole nother discussion. But I would tell you that it's getting better. They probably got about like 2 or 3 patches before it's rock solid. But it is getting in there. TS again says, "Hi, is the Xbox Series S selling more than the Switch?" It was in high demand, and they had a lot of them this year. It's a story we're gonna kind of look over together that addressed it. I don't think they had hardcore numbers, but it's still something to look at because I know for sure there was no Series X's anyway. Like my store didn't get any Series X. We had 6 OLEDs. We had 12 PS5s, and then we had probably about 20 or 30 of those Switch Mario Kart bundles that were selling. We didn't get any Switch lights, but those, I'm gonna tell you, those were selling, man. So I hope this was Nintendo was like, hey, you know what, this is our push, and let me go ahead and get these out. I wouldn't doubt it. Next year you'll get the same Mario Kart bundle, but they had an OLED in there, which is gonna be dope. All right. I got Geeky on the board. So just hopefully in the future I may get a new Switch. Ooh wee. Vic said I need a Wii for GameCube games. Yeah, yep, and that's very good. That's the one thing, Vic, we keep our Wii for. And you know what? The main two games that we play on the Wii, and they're GameCube games. Like we play like the Luigi's Mansion 1, Smash, matter of fact 3, Smash Brothers Melee, and NFL Streets. NFL Streets, man, that game's so good. Man, I finally got to your super chat, TS Nintendo Gamer, man. He says, hey, man, I really appreciate your positivity on this platform. You are a great role model to everyone here. Man, shout out to TS Nintendo Gamer, man. Where my happy kids at? I appreciate you, my brother. You know, listen, I tell you, man, in life, man, everybody might not be like me. You know what? And I'm okay with that. But I live my life by God. I pray every day that I am used to be a light to someone else. And I'm on God has blessed me. I'm on a platform that I've been praying for since I was a kid. See, the original plan, I was like, you know what? When I was a kid, when I was getting ready to make my moves to go off to school, I'll say, listen, I want to work for Nintendo. I made that decision like when I was about 18 years old. I was like, I want to go work for Nintendo. And I went off to school and I started in computer programming, but I ended up going to education. But then I ended up being a communication major. But I had a minor in computer information systems, so I was like, well, I figured that I would go off and work for someone's marketing department and be their lead of communications. And that was the plan. But God had the plans for me, so it is what it is. But full circle, you know, that same prayer that I've been praying for when I was in high school, God is still giving me that opportunity, even though I'm not working for Nintendo. I'm working for myself, talking about things that I like, and that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Like, am I making crazy amount of money? No, I'm not. But am I loving what I'm doing? Yes. Do I get excited for Mondays? Absolutely. You know, even when I'm like dirt tired, like I still get excited for Mondays. Even though like right now my stomach is really full because I ate like this like the 4th or 5th day of like Thanksgiving dinner because it's so delicious. And another quick story. You know what my kids did, man? My kids ate all the sweet potato souffle. They ate it all. But you know what, though? I got a trick for them. See, I always tell my wife, they're like, yeah, you know what? Make like 2 or 3 sweet potato pies. So you know what I had with my dinner? I had a piece of sweet potato pie. It was delicious with my food. Ha! Watch out now. All right. But TS Nintendo Gamer, man, thanks for the positive words, man. It's always good to get those roses while you're alive, man. And I thank and I appreciate you for what you do. And you know what? You guys get a chance, man. Go check out my boy. He has his YouTube channel. And he be having some great commentary. Got some good gameplay. So TS Nintendo Gamer, man. Go check him out. Follow my boy. All right. SOC says, I have the OG Wii, so I can play some GameCube games. Yep. Listen, I tell anybody, that's the best GameCube system to buy. And you can find those. You see, it's hard to find GameCubes. Even though if you do find one, they're typically in pretty good shape. I haven't found like a GameCube that was just like, dang, this tore up. They was built like a tank. Yeah, that little box was tough. My wife is so mad. I'm mad at myself too, because my wife used to have one, and she wouldn't use it, so I traded it in. She mad. I digress. Let's say, oh, you did say GameCube. No, you've got the E. Okay, that's all right. Which is nice because GameCubes are expensive. Yeah, crazy expensive. And hopefully, it says hopefully a new type of Mario game aside for Mario and Rabbids. But you know that Mario and Rabbids look good. You know what? I didn't play the first one. I bought it. I bought it for my kids. They played it, and they liked it. You know what? Once again, that turn based, even though it probably could play it, it'd probably be kind of fun. But when I see it, I'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Can't do it. Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes or Mario Baseball for the GameCube need to be ported. Twin Snakes, I am in favor of that. That's definitely, I've always said that. You know what? If you've never really seen Twin Snakes on on another console, like I have not seen that like remade. Of all the Metal Gear Solids, that game's never been remade. So that would be dope. It says, did you? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just back in the chat, man. Listen, I know people like, man, I've commented a long time ago. I'm getting there. All right, let's see. So maybe a new 3D Mario game or a new Mario Kart would drop next year. I don't know, man. I listen because Mario Kart 8, man, is selling so well, man. I think there's a possibility, man, but I don't know, man. I would, to be honest, I truly think we might not even get it next year. If they keep, we're gonna find out when they do when they announce their numbers for the end of December. We're going to find out that Mario Kart probably sold another 10 million copies this year. I want to let that sink in. Mario Kart probably sold another 10 million. That is saying something, man. So if you got something that is printing money, why disrupt that flow? If it's still, to me, if you still selling 5 million copies, it's games that will be happy with just 1 million in the lifetime of the game. But you selling consistently since launch year, millions of copies. They're gonna let that bad boy ride, and I would not blame them. That's why I believe what Griff said earlier about DLC. It's a smart move. And make it robust, charge about 25, and people are going to buy that DLC. People are going to buy that DLC like crazy. Whoo, that's something to think about. It says, no, even though I love Google Stadia, even I would be pissed if Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 it was the cloud. Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Greta types a gaming dad looking at Vic's comment about Metroid like a disappointed father. Oh man, that is so. Listen, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I know I'm back in the chat and I'm trying to knock out everybody's comment, so bear with me. But Vic, man, he is right. I was like, what? He said that I would buy it. What? Man, that game is so good. You are missing out. I didn't even know we had a comedian. Listen, he is a dog. He said he's an understudy. Oh man, he said, I'm out here like Dave Chappelle without the money, baby. Speaking of Dave Chappelle, man, I went to go see Dave Chappelle. I think I talked about it last, but I went to go. I got to speak about it again. But man, that show was so good, man. Dave Chappelle, man, that Joker boy, it was a great show, man. Great show. All right, let's see what we got. We got Twitch in the building. Appreciate y'all coming through. Follow for the follow, by the way. Happy holidays. Hey, you know what? Listen, I'll check you out. I think, matter of fact, but by you chiming in tonight, let me go ahead and put you on. I do a weekly giveaway, and so I'll get you on the board. 1, 2, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna check your channel out when I'm done. So Griff says they'll probably push 6 on back so it wouldn't be another Metroidvania in the year of Dread. Yeah, listen, which was smart. Cause I don't. Yeah, that's a smart move because Dread is so good, man. You know what? That's a hard one, but yeah, I can see that's a good business decision. But I wouldn't wait too much longer, man. We've been waiting a long time for that game. That game need to go ahead and drop. Oh, yeah, I forgot. How was your Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving was delicious, man. I'm still eating off that food. Thanksgiving was good. It was quite great. Play Stardew Valley all Thanksgiving weekend. The whole weekend, Geeky? You should have played Metroid, Geeky. Geeky, listen. Geeky, this is a great question for you. Are you planning on doing new Animal Crossing videos for the expansion? I believe you should. So all this talk about games getting ported to the Switch, and I'm just waiting for Call of Duty. Listen, you're waiting for Call of Duty. I'm waiting for Madden. Says CMG said, "Oh, that's what's up." My mother, the macaroni and cheese. Okay, he has the macaroni and cheese. So what up, Ben? Not enough good deals though, to be honest. Crazy deals for Switch, 85% off Stadia games. Dang, 85% off. They might go ahead and give them free. Mario Kart, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Man, listen. You know what? Could think about it like this. It's a phenomenal game. It's efficient. It's the load times is like almost non-existent. It's optimized to the letter. It's a great game. I am agreeing. Listen, let Nintendo keep making money. They can drop more. They can drop that bad boy at the end of next year, when Nintendo will be probably close to 130 million, and they will probably sell another 50 million, and then have that bad boy go over to whatever new Switch that's coming up. Listen, just imagine if we hypothetically get a new Switch Pro, Switch 2, and you launch that bad boy with Mario Kart 9, which is also backwards compatible with the old Switch. It's a win-win, man. That's an ace in the hole right there. That is a guaranteed system seller, and they've proven it year after year. That's why they keep releasing the same bundle. Why haven't we got any other bundles besides like the Mario bundle that was limited? You know, a couple other people's bundles, but nothing like major. Every Christmas holiday, it's the same bundle because them bad boys sell. Benj in the building. What's going on? He said, "Hey Vic, I got all my Christmas shopping done." You know what, Ben, man, me too. What's going on? Shake side time in the building, baby. But Ben, yeah, you know what? Me too, man. I didn't buy myself a whole lot of stuff. I usually buy myself a couple little trinkets, but this was the year, man, that some of my Christmas came early. So me getting a new Mac, that was my thing. So, but I bought a couple games that I'm hoping to get into Christmas. I'm trying to set up everything that I need to set up before Christmas. So on Christmas Day, I can watch my kids play for a little bit, and then I'm gonna lead them and go play what I want to play. Benj in the building. What's going on? CT, what's going on? Chi-Town. Man, when I was a kid, when I was in my early teenage years, man, I used to go down to Chicago. I got some cousins down there, man, and I used to hang out, and we used to have a good time. It was a real good time in Chicago. I need to make it back. Cool Breezy, taking it easy for Sheezy. Don't forget, good people, man. Hit the like button. I don't know what's going on, man. It shows I only got 4 people in the chat, but I know I got at least 15 people on this board. Cool Breezy, what's going on, my brother? Now, Cool Breezy, you know I got my shirt on today. Finally, right? Finally, we get a W over Ohio State. It was wonderful. So Kiki said, I gotta find time. Ben, you buy anything on the eShop? Do you know what? Yeah, listen. I plan on picking up Astro Chain. You know what? Yeah, that was another good one. I think Astro Chain was like $20-something. Yeah, another great one. You know what? But there wasn't too many of those. For me, it wasn't. I guess if you had tons to change. The Chobo GP is the Mario Kart spiritual self adult. Believe me, bet there will be Nintendo DLC for that game. All right, listen. More part to I don't know. I never did play Chobo GP. That's funny. I don't want to talk about it. Ooh-wee. I gotta see what the rankings is because and that was to me. Listen, I think with that Michigan game, man, you gotta tilt your hat to Michigan because them jokers, man, they put 42 on Ohio State, and Ohio State, man, treated Michigan State like it was a basketball game. I was like, golly. But it was, hey, man, it was good. It was a good game, man. Enough. It's so disrespectful. Yeah, but they did play. They did play quite tough. He said, "Hang out where on Chicago." Listen, don't get me to lying. I forgot where my cousin stayed at because they didn't stay in the city. It was definitely in a suburb of Chicago. But I used to go there. I used to catch the bus. It was a 6-hour bus ride from Detroit to Chicago. And I would hang out with my cousin Vern. Yeah, I would stay for like a week. We had good times. Had a little. Okay, no, I'm not gonna get to that story. My wife might pick up and watch me like, what? What you talking about some other girl for? Yeah, we're light on topics. Cool breeze. Just talking about it. Yeah, we shooting the breeze right now. We want to get into some story because the conversation right now was pretty good though. All right, let's let me transfer our screens. Boom. All right, here we go, good people. Let me grab Tactus, get him up here. Boom. All right. I wanted to start off with the if I can find it. I should have had it. Okay, here it is. So, if you see my thumbnail over on Instagram, it should have been on this one here. I don't know why it didn't populate, but it is what it is. But the question was, it had a picture of Metroid and it said, "What if?" And the question was, what if the original Metroid Prime was was in third person? I would love it, absolutely love it, but we was that close because the original concept of the game was to be in third person, but Nintendo wanted it to be first person to have more of a Western appeal. That's it. I'll look at the series and say, how much did it sell? Was it a big increase overall by it being in first person? So this title here, this article here says Retro Studios prototype Metroid Prime as a third person shooter, but Nintendo insisted on making it a first person to appeal to the West. man, it'd been nice to have a toggle. You know what? Let me pick and choose if I want to go first person or third person. Cause I bet money more people to pick third person. Like to be honest, I like Halo, and I think if you have not played the Halo multiplayer right now, you are missing out. I would love to get in some tonight, but I'm not got Death's Door on my mind. But I, if I had to say gameplay wise, which one do I like between? I love like Gears of War's gameplay, man. I love Halo, and I ain't dissing Halo by any stretch of imagination. But I really like Gears of War's play style. And I would have loved to see a Metroid in that same type of universe. That would have been dope. That would have been absolute. That's one of them games like, man, if they ever want to remake that, I'll be all in favor of that. That'll be something dope to watch. But so let's check out the article real quick. I'm gonna skip all the fluff and get down to what he said. So when we did our first prototype, we did do them as a third person, but I mean these were the initial like getting streaming work and stuff. I believe Nintendo might have seen that we had like basically a third person Samus kind of running around between doors, and they would immediately put the kibosh onto it. We were like, no, we said first person. We meant first person. Okay, so this one is on a little comment there. You know, you can tell that one, it was really, really basic. And then to switch gears, if I really would like to know, and this is a story that kind of like it goes with this here, but it's totally off the wall right now. But I really want to know, I really want to see what Bandai Namco had for Metroid Prime 4. I want to see why Nintendo was like, nah. Thanks, but no thanks. You're fired. And went off to the next one. So, but what do you guys think? Would you guys like to see Metroid in third person, especially the Prime series? Or is first person good enough? I think first person is good enough now because, you know, we've grown to like it. But I would love a third person Metroid. I would love to see what that looked like in that universe. And I think it would be kind of dope, to be honest. I tell you, I hate when my nose runs. Let me go back. Let's say, Vic says, let me pull Vic up above my head. Boop. He said, anyone remember when a game came out? It was complete with free extra content and no updates or microtransactions. Death's Door. It's not that many. They're indie games now. You know what? But big time, nah, man. Everybody trying to milk the consumer. Oh yeah, don't tell your. That's right. She might, man. My wife, you know, she don't be playing. She'll try to get on to me for stuff when I was like 16. I was like, we didn't even know each other then. I don't care. He said the good old days. Must be a console thing. On PC, I remember extra content being sold as expansions for almost full price. And that's probably what they got the thought process from. You damn PC players. So I remember picking up Dead Space 2 and Battlefield 3. And if you bought them used, you needed to pay $10 extra to play them online. Golly. Dead Space, boy. Classics. All right. Recent rumors. I skipped on down to the bottom. It said recent rumors suggest that the original Metroid Prime could soon be getting a HD remake for the Nintendo Switch, or perhaps an HD remastered port of Metroid Prime trilogy. we'll have to wait and see if the rumors ever come to fruition, but hopefully we will hear something in the near future. With Metroid Dread being nominated for Game of the Year, maybe we could be lucky enough to get some exciting news at this year's The Gaming Awards. And you know what? If they win Game of the Year, that means Vic got to buy it and play it. It says, give me a Gears of War style, wall bouncing, less on the platforming Metroid game, and I'll be down to unlock a gun with a chainsaw attachment in Metroid. I remember the first time I played Gears of War, man, chopped somebody in half. I was like, yes, this is what I'm talking about, man. That's why I love doing it in Doom, too. Just cut them in half. All right, let's get off this story here. Enough about Metroid and the third person. Only dreams, pipe dreams in this story. Let's see. Let's get it back up. Hey, if you have not picked up, I believe this sale is still going on. As of right now, I think you still can go on to Amazon and get you a full year. I picked up a full year from GameStop. Got my little discount on top of the $39.99. This is a great year to get it. I mean, this is how I renew my PlayStation. I just wait because I know every year. But it's usually $45. So to this year for it to be $39.99 is a whole $20 off is pretty good. I would definitely jump on that if you have not. Let's see. Okay, I got another pipe dream story for you, but I found this to be crazy and exciting at the same time. Dead Cells gets major crossover event worthy of Smash Brothers. First of all, man, you got Hollow Knight, you got Guacamelee. I mean, you got some heavy hitters in this bad boy. You got Blasphemous. Blasphemous was okay. But you got the Hero Slayer, Hyper Light Drifter. Damn, I forgot about Hyper Light Drifter. That was a pretty good game. All right, Dead Cell has gone full Super Smash Brothers with this new Everyone is Here update, which adds new weapons and character skins from half a dozen phenomenal indie games, including Blasphemous, Skull the Hero Slayer, Hyper Light Drifter, Guacamelee, Curse of the Dead Gods, and Hollow Knight. Dead Cell is an indies action roguelike developed by Motion Twins. They've made a lot of different versions of this game. All right, back to the story. Has in years since its release become one of the independent scene's biggest successes. Its combination of light character building, phenomenal combat feel, and gorgeous pixel art has made the game a real standout of the recent indie roguelike boom. Over the last few years, its continued support and popularity has made it one of the scene's most recognizable and frequently referenced games. Okay. I'm trying to see what it's going to say this was going to release. Okay, so this is my question. I'm going to play Dead Space with Hollow Knight. That just sounds phenomenal to me. I don't know, but I know right now this right here caught my attention. And you have not played Dead Cells. Oh my goodness. I know, Vic, you don't like 2-player games. You don't like 2D games. But Dead Cells is another good one, man. Definitely worth the money. Vic says, do you see Microsoft and Nintendo still doing business? Banjo and Steve in Smash proves a great relationship. Yeah. To me, it just works better for both. But Nintendo's always gonna have to watch out for Microsoft. 'Cause, Microsoft still, I bet you Microsoft has dreams of still trying to purchase Nintendo. Now, I don't. It would be a lot of money to purchase Nintendo, though. I think that brand is a little might be it. No, if you had to put a price tag on Nintendo as a company, what would that price tag be? Because you can't say something like, I don't think 50 billion. I think that company is worth more than 50 billion. I think that company is probably close to 200 billion. Am I wrong? I don't know. I think that company. Cause I think about, like, listen, if you take Mario Kart, which is probably approaching 50 million, we're gonna say hypothetically it's at 50 million, right? And you take 50 million times $60. I mean, you should be almost at $1 billion right there off one game. So if you have one game that's kind of pushing the $1 billion mark, that's just one game. That's one property. And Nintendo getting ready to drop movies. They got parks. And that's a good little thought. Let me know what you think. All right, Chris says, my OLED is nice, but why do I still gravitate to the Switch Lite? Do anyone else feel the same, or is just me? It is just you. It is just you. Now, okay, listen, I will tell you this here. When Nintendo, matter of fact, if Nintendo does not drop a Switch Lite OLED, it will be the dumbest move. It'll be dumber than a lot of these companies that got PS3 games that were phenomenal and not put them on the Switch. It'll be like giving away money, because that is a cash grab. To me, they could very well drop a Switch Lite OLED next year, and they can still get through that whole year without dropping another Switch system. But they're going to have to drop something next year to keep momentum. The good thing is that the Steam Deck has been delayed by a couple months. So they're going to have to deal with that pressure, but not until the end of next year. And by the end of next year, they're going to have such a great gaming library that, the Steam Deck is not going to put a big dent. It's not going to put a dent at all, but it's going to force people. It would force, to me as an investor, as a buyer of Nintendo stock, it would force me to say, hey, you know what? What are we doing? Saying this system is going to definitely cause us to lose a particular population of gamers. Because to me, if I'm a PC gamer, I own me a Switch as well. But with a Steam Deck, how much you're going to really travel back to your Switch, other than for Nintendo first party products. Something to think about. All right. But no, man, this is you, buddy. I like my Lite. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan. When it comes to playing games like Pac-Man 99, I go back to my Lite. That's the only time since I've had the OLED that I've been back to my Lite is to play Pac-Man 99. I play Pac-Man 99 and that's it. Boop. Do you all recommend Dead Cell? Absolutely. Man, listen, if you like 2D, good combat, it's the only thing about it's a roguelite, but it is a great game, man. Great, highly recommend Dead Cell. Chobo Joe, what's going on with you, man? Let me get you on this board. Don't forget to hit that like button for me, Chobo. Got you on the board. I know I'm saying it wrong, man, but please forgive me. Charged to my head, not to my heart. What did I miss? Yeah, what do you mean by priceless? This is up, Gaming Dad. That Tetris effect on the Switch is dope. Yeah, it was on sale too. So that's another game that I would definitely recommend. I think it was like $26. Yeah, Tetris Effect is really, and it looks so good on the OLED, man. So good. If you don't believe me, man, if you don't got the game, man, just go like cut on your OLED and go like watch I think it has like a little video if you go to the eShop. And just watch how them colors just pop off on that OLED, man. I'm telling you, gotta get it. Chobo Joe's on the board. Let me get back to my screen. Right now we talking about Dead Cells and this crossover they got where I like the fact that they stole it from Smash Bros. Like everyone's here. And they all in it to win it. I mean, I'm probably, if this is a paid DLC, I probably will pick it up. Dead Cells is just that good. It make me want to go back and replay it. I probably should do a video on games that people. It's probably a lot of games that people forgot about and have not played. Like Graceful Explosion Machine, that came out when the Switch first came out. I mean, that's a great shooter, man. That is a great space shooter. If you like space shooters, man, I couldn't recommend that game more, man. That's a great game. Great game. And Fast RMX. It's a lot of games that people just kind of, because so many games come out, and there's so many in the Switch games. I think they got like over 1,000 games already. And there's so many great games that, man, it's easy to get caught up and forget about these good ones. I probably need to do a video about that. Vic said, I grew up with Nintendo being king of exclusives with characters everyone knows. Mario alone is worth billions. Yeah, I agree. My thing is like, but if I had to look at Nintendo as a whole and we had to add up everything, how much what would be the price Microsoft would have to pay to buy Nintendo? And I would say it would have to be at least at a minimum, maybe $75 billion. It wouldn't be surprised. It would be over $100 billion. They would have to pay like a lot of money, but I don't think Nintendo would never sell to a Western company. Steve M says, I still use my Switch Lite because it's easier and more comfortable for me to hold than the OLED. What? I want an OLED screen in my Lite. Yes, absolutely. I believe, I believe we're going to get that. If I had to make any prediction, that's one prediction I would definitely make. Next year, we're going to get an OLED light. And it's going to be popular. It's going to be $250, and it's going to sell like hotcakes. Oh, it's going to sell. It is going to sell. Now, the question is going to be, what game do they launch with? They're going to launch a game with it. And I see, now just imagine, this will be the game. They launched this with a Splatoon. They launched this bad boy in Splatoon colors. Had that bad boy all sprinkled in different colors like Splatoon. Buddy, that would sell. Oh man, OLED screen. Oh man, can't beat it. Can't beat it. Yes, that is. My daughter didn't listen. My daughter, she's stingy with her money, and so. But you know what? Like the year the light came out, my sons, they both wanted the light. Cause they wanted a second Switch, so they got those for Christmas. And my daughter's like, "No, I don't want that. I'm good with my Switch on my TV." He said, "Oh yeah, they listen. I tell you, it's the light has the best D-pad in the business. The best." Gorilla said, "Oh, I'm denying that Switch like a father or more as soon as I get my hands on the Steam Deck." No. Listen, now hold on now. I am going to be rocking the Steam Deck. I am not gonna lie, but am I gonna turn away from my Switch? No, it's too many. I have too many good games on there. But what is going to change though is like, what third party games do I buy? That's going to be to me, that is going to be the absolute question. It's like, man, what do I buy? That's what I really, really hope somehow, some way that Valve and Microsoft work out a deal where my Game Pass can be put on the Steam Deck. I would pay a little extra money to make that happen. But man, or even my cloud games, put up. You know what? That's gonna be a full PC. So, oh, buddy, it's about to be on. The Steam Deck, man, it's really exciting, man. But I'm not gonna forget my Switch, though. No. I'm too much of a Nintendo fan to put it to the side. Nintendo, the company is priceless. Yeah, I don't know what kind of ticket you can put on there. Yeah, yeah. Grid Attack is funny, man. Is it CT said Dead Cells will own you? Yes, it will. It will own you. Just when you think you're the man, you realize you still a kid. Yes, listen, man. Well said, man. And you are absolutely right, man. Dead Cells is one of them games, man, that it would punk you. But it's so addicting to go back and play. It's like, golly, you be like a glutton for punishment, but you want to go back and play. This game I still didn't get to play. What, man, dog? You is missing out. Listen, I am not. It goes on sale quite often now. If it goes on sale, you pick this one up. If you picked it, if you went tonight, CMG, take it $10, man, and put it whatever extra money with it and pick it up. I don't even know how much it is right now on the eShop. All right. Anyone think that the OLED Switch dock is going to be updated to improve frame rates and graphics to most games? You know, that's a right now today. I would say no, Vic. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to get that kind of an update. But you know what? Nintendo is sneaky, man. And I haven't. Did Spawn Wave break? Did he do a video on the Switch dock? I need to search for that, because I really would like to see what kind of processor is in this dock. So as I stand right now, I'm gonna say no. But Nintendo is sneaky. You'll be surprised. See, I'm not the only one. No, you're not, man. You are absolutely mad. But it's so good, though. It's such a good game. Portrait Night is definitely underrated. If Minecraft and Skyrim had a baby with Bob the Builder tendencies, I've played hundreds of hours on it on Switch, PC. Golly. Cool breeze. Vic says Steam Deck is confirmed to be compatible with Windows and Microsoft. Golly. Shout out to Vic. GetTheBomb.com. Golly. Boy, that's going to be. That makes the Steam Deck. My only thing with the Steam Deck is that it has to have the battery power. You know, it's at least got to give me like 3 hours solid, like on a game like Star Wars. You know, it's got to give me solid 3 hours of gameplay. If the battery is good, then it's gonna be great. That Bluetooth came out of nowhere. Remember that? Yeah. So, how does Dead Cells compare to Metroid? Okay. Dead Cells is a roguelike. And it's not like a true Metroidvania. It takes I don't want to say it. It might take a little bit more skill to play Dead Cells than it does Metroid. Even though Metroid is hard within its, and, you know, Metroid has a, you know, it's like any type of game. It's got an end to it, and you know, don't get me wrong, Dead Cells does have an end to it, but getting to that end is just a lot harder. And I have not beat Metroid yet, but I'm close. But all right, let's see. Yeah, I be having so many games to play, man. I can't even play a little trinkets of each because it'd be like so good. All right, let's get to the next story. We've been on this one for a minute. Let's see. So hey, you know what? Even the Gucci Xbox Series X sold out for Black Friday. Who's the idiot that paid this kind of money for this system? 100 people purchased an Xbox Series S X for $10,000. Let that sink in for a minute. 100 people on the planet Earth bought an Xbox Series X with Gucci print on it for $10,000. Please, somebody do a meme, a TikTok. Shoot, you can use my Xbox Series X and just put the little. I'm gonna put a Gucci sticker on top of mine and say I'm gonna sell it. I just want $10,000. I can do a whole lot with $10,000. Pay off some stuff. That's crazy. Crazy. I just saw this today and I was just like, man, 100 people bought this system. I wouldn't dare buy this system for $1,000, let alone 10. Nintendo only recently upgraded their 2010 online servers. We're giving them a lot of credit by thinking they're going to upgrade anything without selling you new hardware. Agreed. That's the reason why I don't think that them updating that dock to improve graphics, I don't think that's going to happen. You know what? Like I said, Nintendo is sneaky. You know, they very well could say, hey, you know what? That's the reason why, man, I gotta look and find out who tore it down and who gave it a thorough out. Do anybody know any of those videos? Like who broke the dock down and really gave a thorough analysis? That's one of the reasons I used to like Spawn Wave especially back in the day. You know, he would open up stuff and then like get down to the nitty gritty. Like, you know, hey, this is this chip here. We did the research on this chip. This is what this chip does, and you know, and I like that kind of reporting. I want to know that anybody do that doc, because then I can have a better answer. I'm gonna look for that, because that would be interesting, man. If the doc is even able to make those kind of upgrades, that's the question. Is it able? Vic said Spawnway said there was a chip to upgrade the hardware. The hardware on the dock? I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. Those are people with money coming out of the out of the a-hole. Yeah, man, this is ridiculous. This is not something that I would have on my to-do list with my money. Gaming Dad out here throwing shots calls about my Xbox Gucci. Cause my Xbox is Gucci. That's funny, man. Listen, I'm sorry, man. 10,000, shoot. You know, with 10,000, man, you know what? You can get your Xbox Series S and get like 10 years of Xbox Ultimate and be solid. Okay. When I said I'm not the only one, I was talking about the OLED and Switch Lite. Oh, the light feels so much better. Okay. Yes. Okay. The Switch Lite does feel good in the hand. Without any attachments, it does. But with the right attachments, man, the OLED, man, is great, man. I'm just waiting on Dolby to drop a new case, or I'm waiting for my Satisfy grip to come in. When my Satisfy grip come in, it's gonna be great. But I hope this other company, Fixture, I hope they come out with it. They gotta come out with a new grip. The use your, cause I like I have the Fixture for the regular Switch, and I'm probably gonna give it away on Christmas. But I like the fact that, you know, using a Pro controller and it elevated the Switch up to my eye view. It was really, really pleasant. And really, really enjoyable. Yep. So that's gonna be something definitely I'm looking into. All right, gotcha. All right. So anybody else get $10,000? Share it with your boy. All right. Boom. Xbox Series S outsells Series X, PlayStation 5 on Black Friday. Okay, so I have another article that say it outsold the Switch too. An unlikely video game console is dominating sales on the biggest shopping day of the year. The $300 Xbox Series S console from Microsoft, according to the Adobe Digital Economic Index. Though Sony's PS5 and Microsoft's Xbox Series X and Nintendo Switch OLED models remain the most highly sought-out console, chip shortages and high demand have rendered them nearly impossible to find. The Xbox Series S, on the other hand, is readily available at a variety of retailers right now, from GameStop to Best Buy. Among the over 1 trillion visits to U.S. retailer sites measured by Adobe, the Xbox Series S was among the top-selling items thus far from Black Friday 2021. It certainly doesn't hurt that the sales of the Series S is just $300, at least $100 less than the competitor and $200 less than some cases, and it is capable of playing this holiday's biggest games: Forza Horizon 5, Halo Infinite, Call of Duty Vanguard. Similar to Sony's PlayStation 5, which comes in 2 versions, the Xbox Series S is an all-digital console. Okay, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go to that. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's go back. Let's tack the meat of this article here. That's saying a lot. I would like to, Microsoft don't really put out sales numbers for their Xbox, because they usually always in last, but I would be surprised if they don't release that information to the public after this holiday, just to show people like, hey, we're still in this game. Because to me, and I think what a lot of people tend to not really look at, is a $300 system that can play all of these games. They might not play into the tip of the top perfect, but it's close, man. If you look at Digital Foundry's review of Forza Horizon 5. Look at that video and look at the comparison between the S and the X, and it is very, very hard to tell the difference. Now, of course, the hard drive, things of that nature, but look at them. They don't look that different, where you like, man, I just got to have it on one compared to the other. Yeah, and we've been saying, like, a lot of us here on this chat, a lot of you in the chat right now been saying this for a long time. Like, you know what, that it is the best value in video games right now. And you know what, working at GameStop, that's one thing I kept telling parents, like, it's the best value you're gonna get. Because to me, if you buy that and you buy 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate, and you start that bad boy on Christmas, for the next 3 months, your kids are gonna be extremely happy. And you're not going to have to buy no game, no look at it. Matter of fact, you'll probably go and buy another card to get them another 3 months, because they're going to have so much to play. So much to play, so much to dig into. And it's going to be worth it. And I've been saying that since day one. Now, of course, once again, they ain't Nintendo, but still, Game Pass is a great value, man. Great value. So does this shock me? The title shocked me a little bit, because I know how Nintendo's been, dominating, but we'll see. We will see. But I know one thing I haven't seen. I haven't seen the X nowhere. I got a guy. Matter of fact, I did have a guy to come to my store who got his Xbox right strictly from Microsoft. But he was able to get the Halo edition one. To me, woo-wee, that bad boy is going to be worth some money. I said, buddy, you take care of that one, because, 10 years from now, people will be paying a pretty penny for that bad boy. All right, so let me ask. This is a good question. Did anybody buy a new console? For Black Friday? Just want to know. All right. All right. This idiot. I'm gonna read this story, and this is gaming related, but it is not really gaming related. But this, people just sometimes you report how stupid people can be. So, man arrested for reselling game consoles that were for delivery. Now, but listen, this wasn't no kid. This guy was older than me. A 50-year-old man has been arrested by the Tokyo police for allegedly reselling approximately 200 video game consoles and games that were set for delivery. The suspect has confessed to the charges. Noted the value of the consoles totaled 5.8 million yen, which is about $51,000 US. And it was believed that he had made over 3 million yen. So he made about $26,000 in profit. That's crazy. So this guy was over in Tokyo, but still, people are stupid. Can't be doing dumb stuff and think you just gonna get away with it. Boy, listen, this is another dumb story. Man shot while trying to sell his PS5. Man, oh man. What is this world going to? You know what? It puts us in a perspective that, listen, we love video games, man, and they are great forms of entertainment, but they're just forms of entertainment, man. And nobody should die over a $500 system. No one should die. No one should have to die or have to get to that point where they just can't, sell something to someone in good faith that's going to happen back in return. So a young man from Harris County, Texas, had listed his PS5 console for sale online over the weekend, where a supposedly interested buyer had seen the ad and made contact. The pair agreed to meet up on a street. On a street at 1:30 p.m. on Sunday. But when he arrived, the buyer pulled out a firearm and tried to steal the console from the seller. It's not clear what happened next, but for whatever reason, the assailant shot the 19-year-old man in the side, then escaped without having stolen the console, which was left behind. So I'm glad he's still. Oh, y'all see the picture? Look at the picture, man. Okay, man. No, we're not gonna do that. I want y'all to just look at I can't zoom in on it, but look at that PS5. That is jacked. All he was trying to do is sell it, and he got popped for it. That's what he thought, man. Listen, I would never sell anything on like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace because man, you just can't trust people, man. And listen, I ain't trying to kill nobody, and I ain't trying to get killed, so it ain't that serious. You want to buy it on eBay, I mail it to you. That's it. Man, people are stupid, man. Be careful out there, man. Just be careful. All right. Devs behind DC Universe Online are working on a Marvel MMO. I think this will be interesting. I think it'd be something I would want to play. It all depends on what it come on. This will be something like, hey, I would probably play on a Steam Deck. But it would be smart for them to put it on all systems, especially the Switch, because you just can't ignore 100 million consoles, man. I don't care how you look at it. I think companies who invest the time and the money to put quality games onto the Switch will find out that, you know what, that was a smart move. Because I tell you, Monster Hunter is proven that if you make a good quality port, then it's a good chance that you're going to have good sales to come out of it. Oh, my bad. Let me get to some of these comments. Boom, boom, boom. Ben says some reason for this is that Series S stocks is greater. Yep, it's true. Cause I think we might have had about 20 of those bad boys, but it was still like a lot of systems. Those in the Mario Kart was still there when I left the other day. I would be surprised if we have any more Mario Karts left. If the title of the article was something like Xbox Series S outsell a bunch of consoles you can't currently buy, then another wouldn't have had to write so much. That's so funny. Nope. He said, nope, I bought like 10 games though. Yeah, I did buy a bunch of games, but a lot of it wasn't for me, for my kids. I said, laugh out loud, did the cop shoot him? Why did the cop, Kotaku do the cop like that? Oh, man, Greta Taxes, boy, you funny, man. That's so funny. But back to this, yeah, it looks like this will be a dope game. I will be all in favor of playing this here. It's gonna be surprising what consoles it comes out for. Let's see. Did we say anything about it? He said, as spotted by Eurogamer and Twitch streamer Miller, Daybreak's parent company, Enab Global 7, released its Q3 2021 financial report. In that presentation, which is available online, the company quietly announced that Daybreak and Dimensions Inc. were working on a AAA MMO utilizing the Marvel IP. According to another slide in the presentation, the unannounced Marvel MMO is being led by Jack Emmert. He currently is in charge of DC Universe Online, but because of that, he helped design and run City of Heroes and co-founded the studio behind the MMO, Cryptid Studios. I wouldn't expect to be playing this Marvel game anytime soon. And the presentation is listed under longer-term project after 2022, so it's likely that the game, if it is finished and released, won't see the light of day until 2023 or 2024. Okay, that's interesting. So we know what's coming, when it would be here. Who knows? But I can definitely tell you for that particular game, they're probably out to make some money. You know, that's gonna be a mad cash grab. All right, that's a pipe dream story. Okay, listen, Game Pass Ultimate. Listen, this is, and now listen, this particular article. I'm gonna go to the top. I was thinking I was reading this earlier. It says every Xbox gamer needs to see these 10 best deals between $10 and $140 for Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday is you got about maybe an hour and 9 minutes left. But get you a Galaxy Tab A7 Lite for $120 at Amazon. This is the deal, because we, like GameStop where I was at, we were sold out of Xbox controllers before Black Friday even started. We didn't get any new ones in. Matter of fact, no, we did. We had a few, and that red one is nice, man, super nice. But Walmart got them for $49. They probably sold out by now, but just in case they're not, you might want to pick one up. All right. It says if you need a phone controller grip, the good people over, who is this here? This is Moga, whatever it is. But it's only to get started with Xbox Cloud Gaming for $10.49. So if you're kind of somebody that plays xCloud games on your phone. I don't play a lot, but I get the OtterBox one with the MagSafe on it. I like that. But, however, if you need something, here it is. 2 terabyte game drive for Xbox. Now that's pretty good. That's pretty good for any 2 terabyte drive. But if you want it strictly for your Xbox, I don't think this won't work for my S or X. But if you still got Xbox One, hey, this would be good if you got a lot of games. I'm gonna keep on going down. Now I like their headset. I own a pair of a concert. The Chorus Air. Chorus, I think you sell it. I own a pair of those, but I don't have these here. Mine's is a little bit different. But these were regular. What was they regular? I don't know the regular price, but they're $119. This is a pretty good deal on these HyperX Cloud X gaming Xbox gaming headset for $39.99 at Amazon. But I would tell you they had them $10 cheaper at GameStop for $29.99. All right, Xbox Elite Controller Series 2 for $139 at Microsoft, which is crazy good because it's like $180. So to get it for $139, if you really are an Xbox gamer and you happen to really really like their controller, and they have the controller's dope. But it ain't $139 dope. Gears Tactics, $10. Amazon, Microsoft, Best Buy. This is the one though. Game Pass Ultimate, 3 months. It was $25, but when you click on this little link here, it has made its way back. Listen, here it is. Earlier today, it was $39. It is back. Get a $10 reward when you go pro. Okay, now I don't need to go pro. I'm already pro. Oh, I need that. All right, listen. I got how much time I got? All right, yeah, I gotta make sure I'm picking up a couple of these. Oh, that's a great price. Last year was $20. I'm just saying. All right, so that's good to know. All right, GameSir X2. If you're a mobile gamer, that's a lot of money. $70 on Amazon USB-C, $60 at Amazon Bluetooth. Huh. Okay, $6 is not. Well, that's still kind of expensive. I'm glad I'm not into mobile gaming like that. All right, so that was some Cyber Monday sales for Windows. All right. Next story. It says the week in games is nearly December already. As Black Friday shopping season in the U.S. passes and December begins, the end of the year's slowdown starts. This week is mostly smaller titles and ports. Holy crap, it's already December. It feels like I was just taking down Halloween decorations yesterday and questioning why October is only 31 days and not 62. Now I'm buying Christmas gifts and planning holiday activities. Where did the year go? All right, so these are the games. Monday, November 29th, Guardians of Lore. Don't know what that is, but it comes out on the Switch, and that's today. Tomorrow I get Fight Night. That's Fight Night, but I don't think it's boxing. I don't see anything. Odd World comes out on the PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Mind Scanners. I don't know what that is, but that comes out on the Switch. All right, go to the next day. December 1st, we have, what is that? War Tales. Oh, this is all PC games. We'll go to Thursday, December 2nd. Do I see anything? I don't see anything worth. Nothing. Football Battle? Don't know what Football Battle is. Let's see. Let's look that up. Football Battle. It's called Football Battle. Let's see what that is. Okay, Football Battle, Nintendo Switch. Oh, look at that. It's not even real football. It's Speaking of, listen, I'm looking at this article, this video down here of RGT85. Mutant League football is pretty fun, especially if you like Blitz. But audio, okay, you get some sound. Man, listen, I don't want to see this. What? Y'all see this garbage? Man, they need their tail whoop for trying to sell this game. They like, you ever seen in living color? It's like the head detectives in a soccer game. And they made a video for this. They should have their tail whooped. This is terrible. This is the worst game I've seen. That they need their tail whooped, man. I see why it only got 58 views. This is terrible. This is a terrible game. Oh man, that is terrible. Shame on them. So we know for sure we're passing on that one. All right, let's go to December 3rd. All right, we got Disney Magical World 2 Enchanted Edition. Don't know what that's about, but it comes out on the Switch. Big Brain Academy comes out. I think that game is only $29. Matter of fact, I believe they have a demo for that game. We probably should check that out. Let me look at it. I forgot about the comments. Let me go back to the comments first. No, I said that one. I said RIP to Freedom Wars on the PS Vita. RIP to PS Vita. Wow. We had, I got that article downloaded too. Yeah, some of their services going down, man. The budget for the trailer was bigger than the budget for the game. Yeah, man, that game looks terrible, man. Absolutely, they need their tail whooped. Shame on them. Shame on the. Okay, but this is shame on Nintendo. To me, man, somebody has to say, listen, you just can't bring every game that you think of to the Switch and we're going to approve it. Somebody got to say, hey, man, this is garbage, man. We don't need this on our platform. Somebody has to say that to him, man. Just go ahead and tell him, hey, man, this is garbage. Because that game right there is probably not even a $1 game. I wouldn't spend any money on that game. That game does not look fun. Six Souls. What is Six Souls? I probably should have another dumb game. Let's find out what it is. Let's go again. Let's see. Six Souls. Let's. No, I don't want to see the review. I just want to see some gameplay. Where's the trailer? Okay, this is the trailer. My, oh my. Oh. Another terrible game, man. Well, I don't know. I won't call it terrible. It's definitely better than that other game we just had, but okay, all right. Kind of reminds me of Celeste. Yeah, this is like a Celeste ripoff. Yeah. Yeah, this is a Celeste ripoff. All right, enough of this. Let me get off of this. Boom, get you out of here. Let's see what else. Okay, I guess that's it for the week. You got something on Saturday. This is Icarus for the PC. Don't know what that is. Disney Magical World 2. All right, let's look at that last one. Disney Magical World 2. All right, so I guess I ain't the only one looking it up. Oh man, it's Bandai Namco. I guess we won't be looking at that. Cause Bandai Namco, man, they're as soon as something of theirs pull up, they'll pull my video down. That's what they do. Little varmints. All right, so that's it for this week. What's coming out? Let's look at the UK charts. UK charts. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was number 1 for Black Friday. And these are the games for the week. We got Mario Kart, FIFA, Minecraft Switch, Godly, Call of Duty Vanguard, Marvel's Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. Now, what's surprising is that Pokemon went from number 1 last week to number 6. To drop that far down below Marvel's, maybe because Marvel's Galaxy was on sale. Maybe that's it. Yeah, Just Dance, Animal Crossing New Horizon, Far Cry Project 6, Mario Party Superstars. And I know that game wasn't on sale. Man, Mario Kart 8, buddy. Woo. I just want to know. Let's say, Pokemon Burning Day was number 1, and this week it dropped 5 places, number 6, after a 57% drop in sales week over week. Candy, just like candy. Ow. Hey, everyone. I was so late. I was asleep. Hey, don't worry. No worries at all, but you made it in time. Just like candy. Got you. You win there. You on the board? 17 people on the wheel tonight. CT said, I bought Poker Club and wasted my money. There's no offline mode and graphics is not good in handheld. Yeah, buddy. You know what? I haven't felt that way about a game, but of recently. Because recently, man, I felt like, man, I wanted my money back after playing Grand Theft Auto. I really wanted my money back. Like, man, I feel like I got duped. I said, man, they played me on this one here. So I'm hoping that games get better. But yeah, I feel your sentiment when you have a game that's like not worthy of your money and the advertisement look good and it's like you get duped. Like Nintendo should be catching that. Like, man, this game is not what you're advertising. And it's like saying, hey, man, you got to get together before you can play it on our stuff. Yes, Candy. Thank you. Listen, we're going to follow Candy's directions tonight. Good people. Hey, take a minute, opportunity, and smash that like button. I appreciate you and all that you do. And listen, I'm so glad Candy made it in time. But right now, Candy, we just talking about the UK charts. You know, Mario Kart is number 1 over in the UK. And, of course, you know, at this Black Friday, man, that Mario Kart bundle was flying at the store shelf. I could tell you I worked about a 9-hour shift on this past on Friday, Black Friday, and I probably in that whole time I probably sold about 11 of those things. Some things that people just kept coming in. If you Greta Tactic says if you only could stomp a GameStop employee like a lady, oh man, GTA, and get your money back. You know what, man? I wish if I would have bought the physical copy, I would have felt better about it. But I broke down and bought the digital because I wanted to play it then. I didn't want to wait. And so, man, I should have waited. Patience was a virtue because I could have waited and I would have had it physical version of it next week. But it is what it is, man. I hate that because I feel like I got played. And I'm not buying the physical version. I'm like, nah. I'll buy it if it go on sale, but I won't buy it no time soon. All right, good people. Let's get back to some of these news topics. I didn't know this, but I guess it was a fire at Super Nintendo World, but thankfully, no one was injured. I wonder where, let's see, so on Tuesday, a maintenance worker discovered a fire in the indoor area of the Yoshi's Adventure attraction at Super Nintendo World in the Universal Studios Japan. Fire trucks and emergency vehicles were called, but thankfully, no one was injured. At the park, as the park was already closed for the day. According to NHK, a portion of the ceiling measure 2 square meters in the ride indoor area was burnt. The fire, however, was quickly extinguished. The Super Nintendo World area remained closed the following day, but reopened on Thursday. So good. So long as it didn't shut the place down for weeks, because to be honest, I really want this place to be successful because I'm a stockholder. And I like Nintendo, man. I like Nintendo. Man, this is not good. Call of Duty Vanguard keeps crashing on PS4, PlayStation 5, PC, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and X. It says Call of Duty keeps crashing on multiple platforms. All those consoles have all been affected by the game's crashing on launch. So what's causing COD Vanguard to crash, and how do we fix it? How to fix Call of Duty Vanguard crashing, blah, 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 blah. So we're investigating widespread crashing issues in Vanguard. Stay tuned. The reason for Call of Duty Vanguard crashing today is a bug in the secrets of the Pacific event update. When users update the game today, the bug causes the game to crash on launch for multiple platforms instantly. After investigating the issue, Sledgehammer Games rolled back the update, which should have fixed the issue. We're disabling the secrets of Pacific event in Vanguard while we're squash this bug. So if you got COD and you having issues, you shouldn't have it anymore because they pulled the update. Let's see. Metroid is fire. It is. It is. And you know what? Vic does not own it. Shame, Vic. Shame. This is like Gorilla Tactics said, man, this is a disappointed father looking at you like, oh no. Oh no. Yeah, but Metroid is fire. Fire. Definitely a must-have game on your Switch lights. Not Switch Lite, but yeah, any Switch, period. But your Switch OLED. Hopefully the firefighter yell out. Use hydro pump. Man, boy, I tell you. I was like, man, what does this keep poking me? There's a piece of hair in my thing. I was like, boom, oh, it's gonna keep bothering me. But you right, Candy, that Metroid is. I'll be trying to tell people, man. They be like, what? Metroid? What? That Metroid is that deal. All right, let's get back to the gettings. All right, so if your car keep crashing, then you know why. Man, listen, this is sad for me because you know what, man? I think I held the PS Vita as one of my favorite portables of all time before the Switch came around. But because I just thought it was a great system, it wasn't supported like it should have. Like if they supported it and put the right games on there, I'd swear that Vita would have thrived. But Sony gave up on it too quick. But those of you who are still playing your Vita and you're playing Soul Sacrifice, which is super good, definitely one of my favorites. I used to play on there, but I never did play Freedom Wars. But both Freedom Wars and Soul Sacrifice Delta servers will shut down on December 24th. Man, how you gonna be at Scrooge right before Christmas? They were both PlayStation Vita exclusive titles developed by Japan Studios for the handheld system. PlayStation Japan broke the news for both games on their respective pages on November 19th. Freedom Wars and Soul Sacrifice Delta were released on PlayStation Vita back in 2014, man. Almost 8 years ago. And the final message in the termination announcement was, we would like to thank all of our players for enjoying the network play of this game. I think this is going to be the biggest debate that you can have, because you can have online systems and online games, but if you don't have servers and stuff to keep those things running, if a company decides they don't want to keep it running no more, they don't have to. And the game that you have enjoyed, you can't enjoy no more. It's the number one reason why people still own a Nintendo NES. Why companies like Analog are so popular, because they have that era of games from when it was purely a cartridge or purely a CD, and everything was on that CD or that cartridge, where you didn't need an online support to make those things run. Those things become so much more attractive because the companies can't let this go and just turn those things off. Like I have it. Like for instance, I hope they come out with a Nintendo 64 Mini. I still hope that that console comes out, because the Super Nintendo Classic and the NES Classic, those are great little systems that they won't go away. So I digress. I'm off my soapbox on that. All right. Boop, 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 boop. All right. I think these are Japan sales. That's right. Japan sales 4 days ago. Yes, that's it. Japan, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shiny Pearl, #1 in Switch family of sales, 167,778. You know, really 168,000. So let's look at the games first. All right, so look at the games. And so we got Pokemon. Listen, let this sink in. They sold 1.4 million copies opening weekend. Wow. One region, less than a week, they had 1.4 million already. Mario Party Superstars sold 40,000, but which is they doing very well to sell 329,000. But Pokemon sold 1.4 million. That's saying something. Shin Megami Tensei. I want to buy this game, but I can't find the physical version anywhere. I'm not gonna buy it on digital. If I buy this game, it's gonna be physical. That's number 3. Battlefield 2042 came in 3rd. So Battlefield totally probably came in 2nd. If you take the PS4 and the PS5 versions of Battlefield, they really was the 2nd best selling game for the month in Japan. Ring Fit Adventure. The rest of them is all Nintendo games. Ring Fit Adventure, Animal Crossing. Man, Animal Crossing is almost at 7 million. Minecraft is almost at 2.3 million. Mario Kart 8 is at 4 million, almost 4.2. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is almost at 4.6 million. All right, let's get a look at the hardware sales. The Switch OLED, I mean, by itself to sell almost 70,000, 68, almost 69,000 units. That's great. But the regular Switch sold 60,000. I'll put that in perspective. The Switch Lite sold almost 40,000. Now let's look at PS5. The PS5, we're going to take the PS5 and the PS5 digital. The PS5 digital sold 173 consoles. The PS5 itself sold 4,134. So they sold about 4,300. Let's say, yep, about 4,300. But Nintendo sold 100 at almost 70,000 units. Man, that is crazy. This is crazy. What is PS5 doing? Have they just totally given up on Japan? That is crazy. That's an area, right? Japan should be an area where they should have plenty of stock. Xbox Series X and Xbox Series S sold a total of 3,400. Golly, Nintendo 2DS is still selling. The 2DS LL sold more than the PlayStation 5 digital. The PS4 sold more than the PS5 digital. Whew. Man, PlayStation can't tell me that they're not worried or concerned to what's going on over there. They can't. They gotta be worried. These sales numbers is not something that you can just say, "Oh, okay, forget it." They can't listen. They just can't. Nintendo is really dominating over there. They are really. I mean, that's to me that they have to do something. They have to do something because this is starting to look bad. Man, 68,000 OLED. I tell you, man, that OLED is. I'm glad I bought one. All right, let me get done. Boom. All right. I don't know how I feel about this story here, but you know, Ed, I'm going to report out before I get into it. Let me look at the comments. I am shocked to see Japan into Battlefield. Yeah, that kind of surprised me too. I mean, and so many copies. I mean, 40,000 is not a lot, but still, I mean, that's for Japan, an American game. That has to be, that's pretty good. So I'm my head salute to them. I just don't know how long. I just want to see how their sales is for the following week. Japan really loves handhelds. The 2DS is outselling the PS4 in that country. Let that sink in. Right. Totally agree, man. Nintendo has always been dominating in Japan. Not like this though. Not like this. Like the PS4 did pretty good in Japan, to be honest. But I mean, it's not even close. I mean, I think they might have. Hold on, let me look at that article again. My bad. Let's look at that article one more time if I can find it. All right, so look at Lifetime. PS5 has not even cracked 1 million yet. Lifetime. All right. So let's look at PS4. PS4 is at like 7.8 million. Lifetime in Japan. The Switch OLED. No, OLED. The base Switch by itself is at 17 million. It's 10 more million units above the PS4. That's just the regular Switch. All right. Switch Lite is another almost 4 or 5 million. You know what a great decision now. You know, when the Switch Lite first came out, everybody kind of questioned. You know, there was a lot of these outlets was dissing it, and I wasn't even an outlet yet, but I knew that this light was going to be important because of the small nature. And look at it. It is, man. You know, it's 4 times as much as the PS5, and it's only been out a year longer. It's been out a year longer than the PS5, but they're at 40. They're at 4 million, and the PS5 hasn't even cracked 1 million yet in Japan. Let that sink in. Let that sink. The new 2DS has more than we won't count the new 2DS. But still, the PS5 has not cracked 1 million yet in Japan. All right, let's get back to this Reggie Fils-Aimé story. It says former Nintendo executive Reggie Fils-Aimé hosts Xbox event for Microsoft. Well, now let's find out when this. So read the caption underneath this. I don't know why I'm here either. All right. So I'm assuming this must have came out already. Right from the get-go, former Nintendo of America President Reggie Fils-Aimé addressed the elephant in the room. I'm sure at this point you're wondering, what is the former president of and Chief Operating Officer of Nintendo of America, doing at a Microsoft Xbox event. I don't know why I'm here, Reggie Fils-Aimé gulped. Continually, the former Nintendo president added that he was joined by a collection of execs he called friends that he competed against fiercely, as well as worked with closely to do things in the gaming industry. Okay, I might have to check this out. It said many Xbox luminaries were on hand. 343 industry head Bonnie Ross, former corporate vice president of Interactive Entertainment, Peter Moore, former vice president of Microsoft Gaming Studios, Ed Fryer, and former chief Xbox officer Robbie Batch took part in the roundtable discussion about the past, the present, and the future creativity and innovation. All right, I might have to check this one out because of the fact that, you know what, I think you'll be, as a gamer, you'll be missed to kind of get those little tidbits of information. It's probably one of these events where I kind of really take note of what's being said. I'm gonna watch that. That's gonna be on the plan. On the plans, things to do. Okay, I'm not gonna go through all of that. Okay, so this is the most times ever that Nintendo and its products have been mentioned during a Microsoft event. All right, so I am poised. So when Moore talked about viewing 3D sports on hopefully a Microsoft Surface in the future, Fils-Aimé chimed in, maybe on your Nintendo 3DS. That's right, Reggie. Keep it real. All right, so yes, I would definitely, if you get the opportunity, I guess this is on there on YouTube. Xbox Pioneers, Creative Innovation, Past, Present, and Future. Definitely check it out. I will be checking it out sometime this week when I get time to watch. All right, we're getting close to wheel time. Boom, 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 boom. I picked this story because I wish Nintendo would do some things that Microsoft does very well. So Xbox is working on improving video capture quality as a priority. And so those little things to me, which makes Xbox stand out, is the fact that, you know what, they are put in the extra little bit of work to make certain things in your experience dealing with Xbox that much more enjoyable. So, well, I tell you, man, after 4 days of Thanksgiving dinner, man, I have been belching and pooting. I know I ain't supposed to be saying that on live, but man, it just won't stop. I keep belching in. But the food was so good, man. Ooh, so good. All right, back to okay, so he said, speaking on the Iron Lords podcast and originally spotted by VGC, Ronald was asked whether the company plans to work on the console's game's DVR, in-game video recording functionality. He answered, I would definitely say that game DVR is one area, the capture and share experience, that I wish we were able to make more progress on this year than we were able to. Continue that is definitely a priority for us. And I think, you know, the more time we get studios, man, to major game companies like Nintendo, to put that kind of effort into the small little things, you find out the experience is so much more enjoyable, and you tend to end up building brand loyalty to that particular company. People like Xbox because of their achievements. Their achievements is top notch, and I wish, you know what, if finally Sony got on board and saw that those achievements was working, and you know what, people, they play for the platinum games. I would love to have that kind of option on a Nintendo console, and I would love to interview and say, why hasn't it been on there? Why not? Just because another company has it doesn't mean you couldn't do your own form of it. So let me go back to. Okay, go back to Candy's comment. Candy says, Nintendo always caters to Japan when it comes to consoles, such as special editions and such. True, would not doubt that. And I would tell you, but it's Sony. I think Sony just made some bad decisions, and I think in the end, it's gonna probably hurt their brand. Reggie hosting a Microsoft event. Now that's hilarious. Yeah, but but it seems interesting though. I think I like watching stuff when you have innovative minds that come together and watch how they feed off of one another, especially in this era, especially in the video game sense. I love stuff like that, so I'm gonna definitely check it out. I can agree to that. Sony has abandoned Japan. Sure, it's helping them in North America, but the game creativity has come to a standstill. Yes, but they got to ask them. Sony has to ask themselves, why is that? I mean, they have to. Listen, this is how Sony solved the situation. Create a handheld that parries with your PS5, that you can take those games on the go, a la like a Switch. And you know what? You'll solve this. Make a $500 handheld. People would buy. If they would listen, and the Steam Deck is proving it. That's why I hope Sony is paying attention to Valve. You can sell a $500 handheld that plays your games, that somehow, some way, that can play your PS5 games on the go. I don't know how you do it. I don't know if you got a downscale. I don't know. But they would have to figure that out. And so this way I can take what I'm playing on my PS5 and take them on the go. Yeah, I would buy that day one. Buy that day one. To be able to take all my games on my PS5. That's to me, that's the only way you kill a Switch. I mean, you couldn't kill it because you have Nintendo properties. But man, if you want to slow that bad boy down, you do that. And you'll watch how the tables will slowly turn. They wouldn't turn right away because Nintendo has such momentum, but man, it would really force Nintendo to make some moves. Because to me, like me being an older gamer, and like Cool Breeze said earlier, he was just, hey, he's waiting. Not Cool Breeze, Guerrilla Tactics say, hey, you know what? He just waiting on Call of Duty. I'm just waiting on Madden. And if you can bring those games. If I can play those games in my handheld and then come home and have that save automatically transferred to my PS5 and continue my fight, hey man, that's what it's about. CMG said that Xbox Series X isn't doing that bad in Japan. As I'm seeing, yeah, it's not. To be honest, if you look at last year, you look at what the Xbox One did in Japan at the same time period, it's night and day. So to me, if I'm Xbox, I'm happy with the sales in Japan, and the key is they have to continue to build upon that. And to me, they got to continue to figure out ways to get into these people's phones, and Game Pass is that link. I will bet money when it's all said and done, if you go to study their breakdowns of the system, how things are sold, I will bet you money people that bought Series S and Series X probably had Game Pass first. I'll bet money. So how's that Nintendo Online Special Pass treating you? Still using it or nostalgically tipped over? No, you know what? I played Star Fox. I haven't played nothing else but Star Fox. That's like, when I'm done playing Pac-Man 99, I move over to Star Fox, and then I'm into some other games. I like challenging myself on Star Fox. Like, all right, let's see how far. Let me see if I can beat the game on on one man, on one turn, or without dying. And and that's one thing I just challenged myself back when I had this Nintendo 64 and I had Star Fox. Like, how many times I can get through this here without. But I will say though, playing Star Fox, I don't like playing it like just on my Switch with the Switch controls. I would so prefer to have a Nintendo 64 controller. That I did realize, like, man, I would really want a Nintendo 64 controller. So I hope Nintendo sells some more of those things. I might have to pick one up. But great question. All right. I think, good people, let's see. If you're trying to take advantage of Cyber Monday, you get yourself about 27 more minutes. But I think that's all the stories we're going to have tonight. No, I looked at that one already. Okay. Microsoft is offering Xbox Series X bundles. Look at it. I'm telling you, we talked about this earlier. Bundles direct to value customers. So if you're a value customer with Microsoft, you get yourself an opportunity. I learned something the other day too. But if you buy from the PlayStation Direct, they want you to play. For you to get pushed up in that queue, you got to be playing online on the PlayStation for them to recognize and put you into their queue. That's crazy, man. That is like this new generation of console really suck. I mean, really suck whole butt. That's what it sucks. Whole butt. All right. Let's say this is Tom Warner's tweet. It says Microsoft has been offering Xbox Series X bundles with a game and extra controller to value Microsoft customers this week. Emails includes a unique link to purchase a bundle. They're gonna milk this. That's why I always question, like, yeah, is the chip shortage that bad, man? You can't tell me, man, that these chip companies have not moved into overdrive and probably have been in overdrive for months. Listen, see, it's stuff like that. This right here. Oh, you can't find them anywhere. Well, you know what? Now we're gonna force you to buy this system and the extra controller and these extra amenities. I mean, true enough, you're probably gonna buy it anyway. But still, I don't like being forced to. I don't like being manipulated to, and that's what a lot of these companies are doing. I hate that. All right, good people. I think that was my last story for the evening. Even though, you know what? Let's look into. Okay, we talked a little bit about the Game Awards, so I don't think I need to attack that one. It was another story. Let me look. Let me take a quick look. Okay, Smash version 3.01 Smash Brothers coming soon. A new Smash Brothers Ultimate update is coming soon, which will bring Nintendo's populated brawler to version 13.0.1. It is not clear what changes the update will bring, but all will be revealed as changes will be revealed as the patch notes are published by Nintendo. The Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is available. Blah, 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 blah. All right, so be on the lookout. That new version is coming out. I don't know what it's going to do, but it's going to do something. It says U.S. Cyber Monday deals for Nintendo Switch games and accessories. All right, let's see what they got going on here. Persona 5 Strikers 50% discount. If you like the Age of Calamity, Persona 5 Strikers is probably really good. Probably if you have played Persona, the story is pretty much almost a direct sequel to Persona 5. Definitely worth picking up. Monster Hunter is 25% off. Sonic Colors had a great price for 20%. Doom Eternal 60% off. Now I would tell you, listen, hey, we talked about earlier which games to get. There's a couple on this list here. Doom Eternal, 60% off. You pick that up. Pick that up. That's a great pickup. Tetris Effect, 33% off. Another great pick. That's another one you go and you pick that one up. Little Nightmares 2 is good. I need to do a video on that. Little Nightmares 2 is good. Super good. You should pick that one up as well. If you don't got Skyrim by now, man, 50 half off is still a good price. You're still getting a lot of game for $30. Mario Odyssey, of course, Hyrule Warriors, New Super Mario Brothers U. I mean, pretty good games. Castlevania Collection, 25% off. Did I ever buy that? I don't know. But hey, listen, pick this up. Dark Souls Remaster is half off. Great pickup. That game hardly never goes on sale, and to catch that one on sale is a good one. Cuphead, 30% off. You pick that up. Hades, you pick that up. Or the Ori collection, both games together was like $40. I think it might be regular price, but that's $40. That's 2 games, $20 a piece. Can't beat that. So, but if you buy Ori and the Will of Wisps by itself, is 40% off. So another, like, you pick that one up without even blinking. Shovel Knight, Treasure Troll. You getting 3 games into one pack. You pick that up, man. That's almost half off. Dead Cells. We just talked about Dead Cells earlier. 40% off. You pick that. Immortal Phoenix Rising, 66% off. If you need that Zelda fix and you like those types of games, Immortal Phoenix Rising will fit that bill for you. Oh, there's a ton of games. 1-2 Switch. You know what? I bought 1-2 Switch at launch, and we might have played it 2 or 3 times, and that was it. And 1-2 Switch went back. I sold that back quick. But if I was a family, if I'm looking for a family game, 1-2 Switch would probably entertain me for a little while. At the rest of this list, The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4, 33% off. Another good RPG to pick up. NBA 2K20 plays phenomenal on the Switch. And it's 50% off. Spelunky 2, another good game. It's only 20% off. The Messenger, super fun. If you like Ninja Gaiden, old school, it's a good game. The Messenger, 60% off. That's a pickup. So that's gonna be dirt cheap. So those are my picks from these Cyber Monday deals. I might. I think it's one game I might need to go dig in and pick up because I like some games on this list. All right, I'm trying to think of anything else. I think that might be it, good people. Shin Megami Tensei update announced. Be on the lookout for that if you got that coming out. Square Enix says Neo, The World Ends With You underperformed our initial expectations. I hate that because you know what? I like games that are good, and I think a lot of this time if they don't market it well, they'll show they don't get enough YouTubers copies of these kind of games so they can play and get the community excited about it. You can't blame that because people don't buy your product. You gotta look at your marketing. Like to me, like the Wii U, for example, is a great system. Still think it's a great system. It just was marketed poor, and it started with whoever said, "Okay, Wii U," and said that was a good name. You know what? Wii 2 would have been a better name. If they say Wii 2 and show how this is a definitely upgrade from the Wii, it would have been a win-win. They would have sold more just on the name change. All right, good people. Listen, we're going to get out of here. Get on to this Willy Wheel. Hope I got everybody. Let me see if I got any comments I might have forgot. He said, laugh out loud. Microsoft doesn't value me. I pirated my copy of Windows. Oh man, listen, boy, I tell you, that's hilarious, man. That's funny. All right, good people. Listen, not a lot of people. So look, you have a 1 in 17 chance of winning tonight. Y'all know how we do. If you get picked, you get the sound effects of Peter Griffin letting you know that you are out of here. Without any further ado, good people, let's get the party rolling. Don't forget to follow your boy on Instagram at GamingDad3. And the first one off the board, who paid for half of your $10 eShop card tonight, was TS Nintendo Gamer, man. Thank you, my brother, but you out of here. Thank you for coming through, my brother. We'll keep it pushing. Who is next to catch the flex? And what did the sheep say? Hey, Ben. What did the sheep say? Bah. Shout out to AST. I haven't seen my girl in a long time, but you know what? That was her creation. Up next to catch the flex, it would be my homeboy 90s Misfit is out of here. Thanks, man. Coming through. All right, good people. We knock 3 off the block real quick. We're down to 14 people. Let's keep it rolling. Who is next to catch the flex and get this horn? 90s is out of here. My brother from another mother. I know. Chobo Joe, man. You got the horn, my brother. You are out of here. All right, let's keep it boiling. Let's keep it rolling, good people. Who is next to catch the flex? And it will be with that Price is Right horn. Oh, my girl Courtney. Sorry, love. Have a wonderful night, you and your husband. Your husband's on the board, but you are out of here. All right, let's keep that ball rolling. Who's next to catch the flex? And it will be, Chi-Town.
You lose.
You are out of here, my brother from another mother, representing the Chi. See you next week, my brother. Who's next to catch that flex? Cool Breezy? Oh, just like Candy. Ow. Candy, my girl. Thank you for coming through. We got to get you here earlier so we can get you a part of this wonderful conversation. 90s is giving out the cry face. God the almighty 90s. But thank you, man, for representing on Twitch tonight for me. Appreciate you, my brother. Who's next? We down to what? Are we down to 7 already? No, we down to 10. We down to 10. Oh, Geeky, God the almighty. You are out of here. Geeky, we got to meet. It's been a minute. I know, Candy. I'm sorry. Who's next to catch that flex? My dog, Gorilla Tactics, the funniest man on the internet besides myself. You're out of here, my brother. Candy was like, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I need to get that sound effect. Yes, I got to find it. I'm like, oh, no. Oh, no. Who's next? Who? Oh, my boy, Crib. But he on here twice because you can be it's like him watching on YouTube and on Twitch. Nothing. You lose. Good day, sir. And I'm also currently live on Twitter right now. So we're live on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. All right, let's keep the party going. Who is next to catch the flex? We're down to 7 on the board. It looked like it's going to be Vic. Is out of here and get to my right one.
You lose.
Vic is out of here. First your wife, now Vic. God almighty. Good people, look at the board. We're down to 6 people left. We got Griff is still representing on Twitch. SOC, Steve M, Cool Breezy. And 126. And CMG is still on the board. Let's keep it rolling. We got a lot of past winners on the board tonight. And it looked like Cool Breezy is one of them that's about to get that horn. Cool Breezy is out of here. Taking it easy. He had to take that L just like those Ohio State Bulldogs. the Buckeyes. I call y'all Bulldogs. Disrespectful. All right. I don't know. I shouldn't call y'all Ohio State anymore. I just call it the team that red. Stevie M. He another one of those Wisconsin Green Bay Packers, but you out of here. Oh, man. Gorilla Tactic says, damn, Google didn't help me like they did COG on that last spin. Dum, dum, dum. Another one bites the dust. Ah. All right, let's go. Who is next to catch that flex? And it will be, look at my brother, CMG, is out of here. God almighty. Ladies and gentlemen, we down to 3 people. We got 3 on the board. We got Griff and CMG. Man, Griff can't win. Griff has been smoking them. I ain't gonna lie, but did I jinx him? I did not jinx him. 126, I don't know your first name, but you are out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, we are at the part of today's show. We're down to our final 2. We got CMG, Cherry Man Gaming. Chris, back in the winner's circle again. Ladies and gentlemen, he could take it home. I think it might have been his 3rd and probably the last month and a half. Who will get the dub tonight? We shall find. Drum roll, please. And tonight's winner will be CMG. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris, he was almost win, but my man CMG, please get him to bomb.com, has won tonight's giveaway of a $10 eShop card. CMG, my dog, all you gotta do, you know what to do. Contact your boy on Twitter at gaming_dad3 or on Instagram at gamingdad3. This is your boy, Gaming Dad. Wonderful night, man. I thank y'all for hanging out with me, man. I'm sorry my thumbnail wasn't right. I'm gonna get it right for the rest of the stream. But man, I had a good night. Another good night, another good stream. You got yourself about 10 minutes left. You want to get anything on Cyber Monday that's being offered? I'm gonna look at some couple things on Amazon before 12 o'clock hits, and then everything gets set back to like it should be. But good people, this is your boy Gaming Dad, man. Have a wonderful week, man. I pray that God is with you guys, man, that he keep y'all safe. And man, have a good week, man. We'll be back here again next Monday, which will be like don't give me the line of the date. I might jack it up. He said, oh man, CMG says, launch an investigation into tampering by Google. See, now what you did wrong really was Microsoft, because you said you pirate Microsoft games. So they coming at you. They're like, oh, you want to pirate my game? You ain't gonna win those circles. Boop. Congrats to see you. See you. Congratulations. Hold on, man. I gotta put this on the board. Congratulations to CMG Google. CM Google. He called him CM Google. CMG, man, you better start cracking some jokes back, man. This guy he been killing you. Golly. Oh man, listen, I can't get that thought up. CM Google. Golly, man. Oh man, you're hilarious, man. I had a good night, man. Listen, man, God bless y'all, man. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with laughing, and it does your body good to laugh, man. You gotta laugh sometimes. You know that's that's funny. Oh, that's funny, man. Good people, this is your boy Gaming Dad, man. We here live every Monday night, same time, same bad station, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for This Week in Gaming. And man, I enjoyed the conversation I had with you guys, man. You guys were phenomenal. Such a wonderful community, man. Just keep coming back and supporting me, man. And I love giving back to the community that supports me, man. So maybe one day, man, God will bless me, man. We'll get some more people in here. Candy, thanks for coming out, man. I just love when you show up. And I got to contact AST. She hasn't been around in a minute. Make sure she's okay. All right, good people. This is your boy, Gaming Dad, and I am out of here. Have a good week. And I'm about to end the broadcast. I can't do it that way. I can do it the way I came in. Started from the bottom. Now we're here.